Let's be honest for a moment. We all have that one piece of inherited furniture, that dusty box of trinkets, or that piece of art that just doesn't quite match our vibe. It sits in a corner, hangs in a guest room, or, in some cases, gets relegated to the porch, braving the elements because we just don't know what else to do with it. We love the person who gave it to us, but the item itself, not so much. For one woman who visited the Antiques Roadshow during its 2009 stop in Raleigh, North Carolina, that item was a print of a cat. A big, moody-looking cat. And as she candidly admitted, she was simply not a cat person. For 15 long years, this feline face had been a silent, overlooked resident of her porch. Little did she know, she was living with a masterpiece that would not only shatter her expectations, but also, quite hilariously, change her entire opinion on cats. This isn't just a story about an antique's value. It's a tale of forgotten history, family legacy, and the stunning moment when the ordinary becomes extraordinary. A legacy from a trailblazing cat lover. The story begins not on a porch in North Carolina, but in the heart of post-World War II Paris. The guest brought forward a framed lithograph, explaining to appraiser Todd Wayman of Swan Auction Galleries that it was a family heirloom. The piece had been passed down to her from a cousin, a woman who was clearly a remarkable figure in her own right. This cousin had served in the Women's Army Corps during World War II, a trailblazer in an era when such roles were just beginning to open up for women. After the war, she found herself in the romantic, recovering streets of Paris. A passionate cat lover, she was captivated by this particular image and purchased it in the 1940s for what was likely a few $100s. Even then, there was a whisper of its importance. She was told that it was extremely valuable, the guest relayed to Wayman. But as with many family stories, the sense of urgency faded over time. The valuable print became just another one of the cousin's possessions. When it was eventually passed down to our guest, her reaction was, well, lukewarm. With a charmingly frank shrug, she confessed, "And I'm not a cat lover, so it's been on my porch for 15 years. You could almost hear the collective gasp from art lovers everywhere. A potentially valuable piece of art, a legacy from a World War II veteran, living on a porch. It's a wonderfully human and relatable moment, a testament to how easily treasures can hide in plain sight when they don't align with our personal tastes." Unraveling the artist's story, Wayman, with the gentle focus of a true expert, began to peel back the layers of the print's history. He asked the guest what she knew about the artist. She had done some homework, noting, "I know that he was a contemporary of Toulouse-Lautrec, that he was Swiss, and he came to Paris in 1881, and he is more noted for his posters." Wayman's face lit up. She was absolutely right. The artist was Théophile Steinlen, a giant of the Belle Epoque art scene. While his name might not be as universally recognized as his contemporary, Toulouse-Lautrec, Steinlen was the soul of Montmartre, the bohemian heart of Paris. He wasn't just an artist, he was a social commentator. Wayman explained that Steinlen had a powerful social agenda, often depicting the city's poor and working-class people with profound empathy and dignity. However, Steinlen also had a softer side, one that found endless inspiration in two things: the vibrant Parisian nightlife and his own pet cats. "And most of his models are his own cats," Wayman explained with a smile, so he didn't have to go far to find cats to draw. This wasn't just any cat. This was likely one of Steinlen's own beloved companions, immortalized in ink. Wayman clarified that the piece wasn't a painting but a lithograph, a print made from a design drawn on a stone slab. This specific print, created in 1909, was part of a pair. It's actually a companion piece to another cat, which is an inside cat known as the winter cat, he revealed. You have the summer cat. So her porch-dwelling feline was, in fact, Le Chat d'été, the summer cat. He pointed out the telltale signs of authenticity: Steinlen's pencil signature, his distinctive monogram, and the publisher's blind stamp pressed into the paper, a subtle, embossed seal of quality from the famed Sagut publishing house. A small flaw, a big question. As he examined the piece more closely, Wayman's expression turned slightly serious. There was a small issue. Frame-wise, it's not good to have a print pushed up to a piece of glass like this, he cautioned. He explained that without a mat creating a space between the art and the glass, humidity can get trapped over time. He pointed to a faint, almost invisible mark on the paper. What you get here are some humidification marks, and that's caused by the print over time pressing up to the glass.